I really was in a place where I was trying different things. I tried like drop shipping, Facebook. I tried all these things, but the problem was I didn't have nobody to kind of guide me. I was trying it on my own.
Hey, man, I've been seeing you and Dion on the challenge game, man. Let us know a little bit about what's going on.
Yes, sir. So we've been locking in, man. You know, everybody talk about new year, new me. So
Okay.
me and my guy came together. We're going to put together a 5-day live mentorship challenge where we're going to be teaching people how to get their credit in order, how to get funding, and then how to run up a sack. Because a lot of people talking about how to get the funding, but what I'm showing people now is how to make money, 6 figures part-time with a funding company. So now you can turn around and leverage your credit to create cash flow. Because a lot of people don't know what to do when they get the money. And if you don't know what to do, you don't got a plan, a mentor, or a coach, whatever, you probably going to fumble it. So that's going to be the emphasis on this.
Yeah. So what made you get into like credit, funding, and stuff like that?
Man, it was a pandemic, bro. During the pandemic, I was in the nightlife before. So I used to be a promoter back in Boston, Massachusetts, where I'm from.
Yeah.
And pandemic, everything shut down. So I was at a point where I didn't really have a way to make money, and I don't like being broke. I don't like feeling like, no money coming in. So I really was in a place where I was trying different things. I tried like drop shipping, Facebook. I tried all these things, but the problem was I didn't have nobody to kind of guide me. I was trying it on my own. So I went to a conference, and I didn't really have a niche, but there was a whole bunch of people talking credit, funding, online business, Turo, you name it, people was talking it. And I'm like, people look like they getting some money, and I know that I'm a type of person. I ain't going to sit on my ass. So I was like, I got to try something new because what I'm doing right now ain't working. So from that conference, I met some people, started shaking hands. We started mastermind, hopping on Zooms. It was giving me game. I was giving them the little bit I knew from the nightlife, like in terms of how to market, get people, drive traffic and stuff like that. And from there, I went out, I got $167,000 in funding, 47 days. And then I started creating cash flow through different businesses like Turo. And then I got into running a funding company. The way the funding company work is I get someone funded. I don't charge nothing up front, but I get 10% on the back. My first payout was only $5K. Second one was $13,000, and it just kept growing and growing. Then people ask me, well, how do you do that? Can you show me how?
Right.
Yeah.
So as far as anybody that's watching right now, how important it is to get in the right rooms with the right mentors.
Man, let me tell y'all something. 2 years ago, I was at my mom's crib. I had moved out. Then I had to move back in because, like I said, pandemic came. Money wasn't really coming in. 2 years later, we're doing 7-figure years now. And it's only because I got in the room. The people I met, the people I shake hands with now, get to, we chop it up, we build. I wouldn't have been able to meet these people and start locking in with these people if it wasn't for getting in the room. So anybody who's not in the room, like, you can only grow to what you're exposed to. So, I'm from around the way. Everyone got the same mentality. Go get a good job, right? Oh, you trying the business, man. You keep doing that business. Come work for the MBTA or come work at the bus or whatever it may be. And people got what I call small thinking, and you can't grow from that, right? So I'll tell anybody, man, the most important thing you could do is get in the room and get a mentor, because those are the only ways. If you think about it, those are the only real ways you're going to get out your situation.
Exactly.
You're not going to figure out yourself how to go make 7 figures. Most people don't even figure out themselves how to go make 500,000 because you're going to try all these things. Nothing's going to work. You're going to go frustrated. Then you're going to go right back to what everybody else telling you to do. So whatever you do, get in the room.
Right. Man, I just want to know one thing. Like, as far as when it comes to people that DM you, like they DM me, that don't like to take risks, what do you got to say to people like that?
I say if you don't take risks, you're always going to work for somebody who do. I never met a person who was really, really getting to it who didn't take risks. Right. I'm still taking risks every single day because you know how it go, bro. If you play small, you stay small. Like we were just talking about spending money on our business to get in front of more people because business is predicate on getting more clients. So if you don't got people to get in front of, how you going to make money? So, I always say this. You can make excuses or you can make results, but you can't have both. So you're going to have to take a risk at some point.
Right. What's the most money you made in a month off doing it? What you do?
$236,000. We did that in November, and we only spent $25,000 on ads. But then our team expenses probably total like $40,000 to make $236,000.
Was it hard to like run the ads, or you hired a company?
No, we have an in-house ads team. So for first, what we did was we hired an agency. But the thing with that is they have a whole bunch of customers, so they don't really care about your business as much. So then what we did was we brought someone in-house. Right. So now they can kind of focus on our stuff to be able to really see, what's working, what's not working, and how can we optimize. So now they with us.
If I wanted mentorship right now and I'm watching, what would you charge for mentorship?
They can spend 5 days with me for only $47, where I'm going to show them how to clean their credit, build their credit, go out and get funding. 5 days, only $47.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you can't beat that because a lot of guys out here charging the bag.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if people want my higher level stuff, we got a $30,000 inner circle, and then I got a $50,000 mastermind. But what I tell people is start and build. So make sure start low, come see if you like it. I'm a person, like, I'm transparent. Like, I got students doing $50,000 a month. I got a student who just locked in, and we teach people how to build funding businesses. And only his second month, he did $22,000. Mind you, he working a corporate job, which is why I tell people this is a business that you don't gotta be full time. You can literally work your job, or you can have another business and just adding funding to it, because who don't want money, right? So I always say, people be like, oh, if you want people to like you, go sell ice cream. I say, nah, you want people to like you, start a funding company. Nobody tells you no. And essentially we're selling money. So you're not going to hear a lot of no's. And it's easy.